everyone, and welcome back to Design and Craft with Style. This is Chari, and today I'm going to do a little bit, I don't know, something a little bit different. I went to see May Friday, and I had such a wonderful time with her, and so I bought some new stuff, some new laces and trinkets and stuff like that, and also she gave me some things to do some little stuff with. And one of the things she gave me was the clock. You had seen that rusty color clock. So what I have done to mine is, and you can tell it was pretty rusty, okay? I got the different angle on my camera today. I figure I'd change, things up a little bit. Anyway, so what I did to this was, I was in IKEA while I was in Austin, and I found this really pretty napkin. Isn't it gorgeous? And it's just white with a little black polka dots, but this beautiful flower kind of just it said, "Take me home." And so I decided to do that. I didn't know what I was gonna do at the time, but I liked the flower, I liked the napkin. I thought, well, I'll just go ahead and get it. But it worked out really well. So what I did is I decoupage, okay? And as you can tell, and I pieced it here and there. I put a flower right in here. Then there's another one, make sure the one was on here, and then another one, of course, down here. Just to kind of give it some interest to the clock, okay? And over that, what I did was I dry brushed some of that Ralph Lauren gold that I have. This is going to be a gift. Actually, it's going to be a Christmas gift. And so I'm not going to say to who, of course, but it will be a member of the family. And you'll see why here in a minute. Anyway, and I decided, so it's going to go very well with, for that person. So I did, like I said, I did some little airbrushing with a little gold. I put some over here, but I still left a little bit of rust here and there to come off. And the same way on the little legs and so on. Inside, I put a little, I have this pretty, I'll tell you in a minute, but train of thoughts goes away very fast on this pretty lace that I got. I believe it was in Hobby Lobby, okay? And so anyway, I decided I wanted something around, and so that's what I did. I just kind of glue it all the way around with some Mod Podge, and it worked really well. I also gave it a couple of coats of Mod Podge over the napkin once it was good and dry, okay? So this is what I did to the clock. Now to the back of it, the face, hold on just a second. I did a picture of my mom and myself. That was one of the, unusual pictures that they turned out really good of us and together, and and I decided that was a great picture to do, of us. So basically, that's what I'm going to, be doing for us in this project. So right now I'm just kind of ready to put things together. She's a very, very bling, bling, bling kind of lady I'm talking about. She's wearing a sequin jacket, so you kind of give you an idea. And she's always about the bling and crowns and stuff like that. So Michelle, the only one about crowns. My mom loves crown, and yes, she has her own crown, believe it or not. So anyway, and she left it here, so who knows? Maybe one day I'll put him on too. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and embellish this while we're here. And I'm going to put it that way so basically you can see a little bit better. This is, I cut it off, but it was from a, I don't know if you can tell, from a little medallion of kind of Victorian lace of May from Creating with Details store. And then I just cut it in half and kind of took off here and there. And this is what I'm going to be putting on right to kind of, cover that straight edge up here. Right under, make sure I got the right sides together, of the right size up. Yeah, I do. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring that right there, and I'm going to, glue it on. I hope all of you are doing great, as I'm doing fantastic. as usual. I had a nice little break in Austin. I got to see May, as I say. She is the most fantastic young lady. Her family is awesome. I mean, it was a really nice, wonderful, visit with her. Some of you had seen me in the chat, and some of you had not been happy with me because I was in the chat. But I'll tell you something. Sometimes there are things that needs to come out, unfortunately. And then I do support them because they mean well, and they're trying to actually protect you. Not only you as a crafter, but also as a designer, Here we go. Okay, here you go. And by the way, I have to give credit for this project. It was very, very funny how I started it, actually. I saw a picture, a frame in Pinterest with the music background and then some piano keys on the front. And I was talking to Vanessa as I was looking at it, and I thought, this is great. My mother was a professional classic Spanish, which you need to have ballet, dancer. She was a wonderful dancer, very famous through Europe in her time. And so I still have her music. Her music was done by a really very good conductor, and very rare the way it's all done by hand. In other words, the music is not printed. It was done strictly for her choreography and stuff. And so I thought about that, what I saw in Pinterest, and I thought, oh, how cool, that would be great. Well, sometimes what we think is not what we do. I try to find the music, and I know I have it in here somewhere, but I didn't want to take the time to do it. So I decided, well, I'll just do something else. And then this clock was given to me by May Larson. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll just do the clock. And I remember Cathy-Lynn. Hello, Cathy. And she had made a beautiful clock, shabby chic. So mine is going to be, of course, completely different because that's the way it's supposed to be, really. We all have our own little way to do things. So this is how this project came about, okay? Anyway, so that's... And I wanted to do a little bit of lace, not too much, but a little bit of lace here and there. And, okay, that'll be good. Whoops. There we go. And here we're gonna do that. Whoops. And here we go. Okay, there we go. See, I'm gonna put a little lace in here, and then I'm gonna put a little bit right over here, like so. And as I was saying, I have no problem, as you can be able to tell. I don't do or tell anybody what I'm going to do until I actually do my project. And as a designer, I was in the wholesale business and fashion. So I learned a long time ago, you do not share much of what you do, unfortunately, because ideas will be stolen. That's just human nature, unfortunately. And so I try to do everything and then, of course, bringing it out. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, we got a little crown right here, and of course, Mama is going to get a crown, and I put some extra bling right, oops, sorry. Right there, because she needs that bling. Definitely needs her bling. But I said, human nature sometimes is just the way it is. And so I learned a long time ago not to share my ideas until I took them out to market, no matter who they were. because even when you take them out, and I did, I would go to market, and the next market, somebody had already, you know, decided that they liked my idea, and they were gonna go after it, you know, which is what it is. So the only consolation was, of course, that I was there first. Okay, she's got a big rock in here, ladies. Oh yeah, she's, like I said, she's a pretty lady. She's always been very fortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna put another little rhinestone right there. And then my little sweater was it was black, of course, but it had some rhinestone around the neck, and of course it had a little bow with some dangling. So I decided I'm going to put just on the bow area, just do a little bit of, you know, just a little rhinestone. I'm not as bling bling as Mama is, which is okay. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit more in here, and just do this one here like that. That dangle. Okay. I don't know if you can tell. Okay, a little bit. Here she is. But she needs more bling. I tell you, that lady, she's 91 years old, and she looks fantastic. She has more energy than you and I. It is unbelievable. She has, and I guess all the wonderful dancing and exercise she did through her life. Besides, she's got a zest for life, believe me. And let's see, I think I want to do that right there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's Mama for sure. As I said, this may not be for everyone, folks, but it's a project dear to my heart, so that's fine. And it's a fun one. We'll get a big kick out of it and a nice little laugh about it, okay? So that's basically right now what I'm going to do to this, okay? So I'm going to put that aside, and then I'm going to work on the face of the clock. Now I decided I want to put a little bit of lace. And I had this, and what I did, I trimmed in one end, the salvage area, so I took it off. Okay, let's see, make sure I get the right side out. Yeah, this is it, okay? So as I was saying, sometimes we have to do a little bit of, talk about it, because it is annoying. As a designer, and I'm not the best designer out there, okay? I am not. There's some wonderful designers, but I am a designer, okay? And as a designer, we're trying to come out with some wonderful ideas for you crafters, so that you'll be able to, have something fresh all the time. So it's very frustrating at times when somebody gets a whiff of what you're doing, and then they're going to decide that, well, they're going to beat you to it, Actually, it's not very nice ethics, but then, that's what it is. So for that reason, I think that's what they're trying to do, to make the awareness of the crafter world. And as I said, some of you have not been happy about it. But I'm going to tell you something. It's not about numbers. It's not about service. It's not about anything. For me, it's about you. What I can do to give you an inspiration, an idea. And when I get it out, if you want to do it exactly like I do it, it's okay. Because that's what it is for. It's a